We are taking a look at the radar across the southeastern U.S. There is this area of low pressure here that's almost right on the border of Georgia and South Carolina. There's a lot of showers and thunderstorms kind of swirling around it. This system everyone's keeping their eye on. It has now been labeled a tropical wave and could potentially turn into our next tropical depression as it makes its way toward the coast. And it is expected to move offshore later this week and kind of pass parallel to that east coastline as we move closer to the weekend. At this point, there's about a 40% chance of cyclone development. And either way, it is looking like a lot of tropical moisture with this system, whether it gets a name or it doesn't. It's going to bring all of this rain north into New England by the end of the week. So this is about 11 a.m. Friday. We're seeing a couple of showers enter, and that rain really kicks into gear during the overnight. So it's looking like Friday night into about midday Saturday, we could get hit with a serious amount of soaking rain, talking maybe 2, as much as 3, or even 4 possibly inches in a few isolated locations, especially if there are some embedded thunderstorms. And that could lead to some localized flooding, especially with all the rain we've gotten in recent days. And all of New England needs to keep an eye on this one. Could also bring some gusty breezes to the area as well. And of course, we'll keep you posted. If it does happen to get named, if you're keeping track, we're up to Faye now. Most of our tropical systems have been around 24 hours or less. So I actually had to look up and see what we've had so far. So Faye would be the next system potentially impacting us. But in the near term, what we are keeping a close eye on is the chance for a few stronger thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. A marginal severe weather risk for western Mass, so it's the lowest on the scale. Main concern for severe weather is isolated 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Might have some small hail, but there's a lower risk of that. Really no tornado risk for tomorrow. And there is a risk for flooding just due to more torrential rain potential across the area. And we saw our share yesterday, that's for sure. Now looking at the current radar, not much happening, just a lot of patchy clouds with some breaks of sun here and there. Those clouds may thin out just a little bit this evening, but the cloud cover hangs tough through tomorrow morning. A couple of showers possible overnight into Wednesday morning, and then we head into Wednesday afternoon. The sun starts to break out a bit more, temperatures begin to climb, and that's when we'll start to see some thunderstorms. I would say from 3 p.m. till about 9 or 10 o'clock, we're dealing with the threat for a few storms, a lot of heavy rain coming through the area, and that will all exit by tomorrow evening. Then we continue into Thursday and things will start shaping up a bit, but again, for Wednesday, a flooding concern. We'll have quite a bit of lightning possible with some of these storms as well. Temperatures tomorrow getting back to the lower to middle 80s. Again, best chance for storms will be in the afternoon, and even in the morning you could see a stray shower, so you're going to want that umbrella around throughout the day. And it looks like down towards southeast Mass, the Cape and the islands won't see any wet weather till maybe tomorrow night, and at that point it'll just be a couple of showers. Temperatures are going to be warm. Humidity is going to be through the roof for the rest of the week into the weekend, with some relief into early next week. Chris, we'll send it back to you.